Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Star Wars The Black Series, Mace Windu. And another huge shout out to Shoky from Shoky Reviews for finding this guy because I have yet to see him in the wild. And I needed me a Mace Windu because I collect Force Wielders and Mandalorians. Those are my main Star Wars collecting. And, plus, it doesn't hurt to have another Samuel L. Jackson in the mix. And the figure comes in that typical style, Star Wars Black Series style packaging. Got the image of Mace Windu, Samuel L. Jackson on the side. Looks very good. And just says Mace Windu. And for anybody that's looking or just going straight on the pegs, he is 82. Go focus. There you go. He's 82. So find him. And we do got some read up information here. Let me focus on that so you can actually read that. So he's 82 again. And all the warning stuff. Mace Windu out of the package just is it's Mace Windu-y. And he doesn't come with any alternate hands or any effects. He just comes with his purple lightsaber. And definitely is pretty cool. Paint could have been a lot cleaner on this. But it is a nice lightsaber. It's sculpted and everything. And then one thing I definitely like is they didn't make his beam, the blade thin like some of these other lightsabers. So it's actually a thicker, girthier blade. And it still does the part where you can pop it. And it's not like you can put it in a pocket anywhere or hang it because it doesn't have the hook or anything. It's just, you can just have it where it's not active. And you got to be careful with this little dong looking thing, because when you're popping it in, it is a thin piece, and I could see that easily snapping. So definitely be careful. And it's another lightsaber, and it looks pretty good. Now the figure itself, before I started recording the out of the box part, I was messing with this hood, trying to get him to have the hood all up, and it's awesome. We got soft goods, but they're a pain. Hasbro soft goods are a pain because it's just like, it took me forever to get the hood to look the way it does now. It is sewn in right here and right here. So I don't even know if it's supposed to be on him. I was hoping it would, because it would look really nice if we could have the hood up. But even if it's like supposed to be drooping down, like how do you get this to stay down? It's weird. I don't know how they design these soft goods because they're wonky. The sleeves, like if it didn't have the hood and it was just the robe part, that's fine. Still made out of that super thin material. I guess it's got to be for a $20 figure. $22.99 if you get it from GameStop. But let's not focus on the soft goods. Like, it's cool, but let's focus on the figure itself. And that's straight up Samuel L. Jackson. That is Sam Jackson in the face, young, looking great sculpt work and everything. But with his like head and everything, it almost, and the neck, does it look like his head is too small? No, maybe I don't know. He just has a really thick neck. Because it's like weird. It's like the neck you can see goes straight up and it barely bubbles out where the skull is. It looks like it could have used a little bit more there, but still, it's a Mace Windu we didn't have, and he looks great because it's Mace Windu. From the front and everything looks great. Underneath the soft garb, we do have the, let's see if I can just take this thing off. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, this thing comes off pretty easy. Let's get that out of there. So he is in his Jedi robes. And wow, he has some, I'm not going to get into articulation, but I was really surprised there. No double jointed elbows, which is weird, but Jedi robes, painted belt. Again, there's no holster or anything for his lightsaber. We get some white pants and some boots. So this is basically straight up Jedi outfits. And articulation wise, since we're, he's down to his non-soft good self, let's look at it. So his head can look up that far. His head can look down this far. So he can look up and down. That is pretty much it. And he does have like a little neck joint there, which I noticed. So you can get some like extra movement. I don't know if it's supposed to be there, but yeah, it is there. So I don't know what's going on with that neck. So, but besides the neck thing, he can, as far as he can look down, I guess he doesn't have like a disc hinge in the head. Yeah, see, look at like how it's different. It's different than your typical Black Series. Arms can go up quite a bit. It's got this like rubbery Shaw, almost like Mortal Kombat ninja type outfit that hangs over. So his arms can go up, full rotation, single jointed elbow, but it can get the full, 90-degree angle. And this is where I'm going to gripe. He has wrist rotation. He has a hand for, looks like, could be force controls, but it also looks like it is a trigger finger. And I don't know how I feel about having I don't know how I feel about it. And then the worst part, say he has a gun, say he has his saber in this hand. It pivots this way. I'm sorry if you're giving me a lightsaber sword wielder, it should go the other way. And they did it on this one. There's no trigger finger on this one, but they got the articulation to go left and right instead of up and down like it should have. So way to go, Hasbro. I don't think anybody wields a lightsaber, flapping it back and forth like this. It's more of sword motion. So this part, as you guys saw earlier, I was surprised it's like super crazy. Like he doesn't have ab crunch, but look at the range of motion you get with that. Crazy. He's all dancing and having a good time. These are just pliable rubber. Legs split out like so. And I can't really kick up a little bit. Spartan kick, but no field goal kick. He has no thigh cut. Actually, does he? No, there is a thigh cut. It's right there. Nice and hidden, not as noticeable as some of the other ones. Double jointed knees. And that paint looks a little sloppy. The boot, because this is a brown piece of plastic. They painted the white here, but it'll be covered a little bit, I guess. And then ankle can get some movement, and they're weird. It's really weird how like they can go down like that, and going up it stops, like where the sculpt isn't broken anymore, and then it can pivot. But these ankles feel very, very brittle, so I'd be careful not to break these the feet, because they're different feeling. Like it's weird, like the neck and stuff and the ankles feel different than some of the other Black Series figures that I've reviewed. It's Mace Windu. He looks good and actually looks like a young Samuel L. Jackson. And I can almost see Hasbro wanting to release these separately, maybe like a 3-pack or something, or 5-pack, so we can all robe up our Jedis. But I don't even know if anybody would want to invest into those because they aren't the best. But it'd be nice to have all our Jedis in consistent robes. And for him being a young Samuel L. Jackson, they did a heck of a job, especially when you bust out his, toy mate from the Legend size. This is supposed to be a young Samuel L. Jackson. Let me bring these faces side by side here. And again, we're supposed to have, this is a younger Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury. And this is the young, like, what happened? What happened? This is you before you try meth. This is you after. But yeah, 2 Samuel L. Jacksons. You never have enough Sam Jackson in your life. So if you're a Star Wars fan, Black Series fan, Jedi fan, Mace Windu is definitely a figure you need to have as part of your collection. He is fun to pose, and he is going to look great with the other Jedis. And I'm not disappointed at all with this figure. It's a pretty decent figure if you can snag it for at least 20 or under. I'm not a fan of GameStop pricing. If it's the only way you can find these figures, go ahead and get it that way. But GameStop pricing is just sort of ridiculous. It's I mean, granted, I know some people are like, it's only a couple dollars. Well, those couple dollars add up. So if you can find them and you can't live without them, pay that extra money, I guess. But it's a solid figure. I can't say really much more. It's a fun figure. Sure, could have used some alternate hands. You know, maybe a way to store his lightsaber when it's not in use. That would be pretty cool. But it is a very fun figure, and I'm happy to have it. So thank you, Shoky, for helping me find it. And that sums up my unboxing and review of Star Wars The Black Series Mace Windu figure. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I'm pumping out content as quickly as I can and trying to keep it as, you know, a variety as possible. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. And I want you guys to check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. New website down below. Free shipping promo code down below. Use them. Get some awesome stuff. Have it delivered to your house. And it gets delivered nice and crispy and fresh. And make sure you check out both the Facebook groups. You got the community. Interact with me, other collectors, trade figures, talk figures, ask questions. Just have a good time in there. And make sure you check out the pre-order group because it keeps you in the know with collectibles. Allows you to get dibs on some great pricing for some of these collectibles that are coming out and make sure that you guarantee getting them. So it's nice to get them and have them delivered to your doorstep without you trying to hunt them down, go to comic shops, and, you know, might even pay more than the pre-order price, honestly. So Andrew does a really good deal with his pre-order pricing. So check it out, join those groups. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.